here that is trying to get a pass off of us.
Okay. Let's hear him say it.
Got to get to the... Let's hear him say it.
Yeah, let's hear him say it.
I'll pump you up.
Oh, that was good. Come on, put a little thing into it.
You're in a gym for crying out loud.
I will pump you up.
That's it, man.
Bring it up from the ground.
We still have two left.
Two carousel
to give out. Two Cinema Carousel passes to give out if you come in and do that with us. We do have a trivia question.
We'll get to that, Brian. Okay, Ron. Now
that's okay. He wants to get to the trivia.
I know he really does. He loves the trivia. You know.
Got to mention two more things. Mr. Nice Guy with Jackie Chan is new this weekend.
Oh, Jackie Chan. What is it? Great. Good
what
movie.
Is it? I'm sorry.
It's Jackie Chan, Mr. Nice Guy, right?
Mr. Nice Guy.
That's the new Jackie Chan film this weekend. And the Dove Family Film Festival title is Anastasia is back.
Okay.
It's free for kids 12 and under at Plaza and Cinema Carousel.
Okay. You know, Jackie Chan movies, people expect a plot, forget about it. But as far as adventure, man, and fun, it's amazing. The guy's amazing.
Pure kid does his own stunts.
That one's rated PG-13 too, so might be okay. There's pervasive action/violence. So, what do you expect?
They're not
Jackie Chan movie. I mean,
you can't call Jackie Chan movies violent. The stuff is so overblown.
Comic violence.
Yeah. Comic violence.
Yeah, it is. It's so funny.
That's a dichotomy of a term. It's not even violent. It's just action.
Amazing what the guy can do. He does his own stunts, you know.
Well, he gets hospitalized in every movie. He gets bonked on the head.
What was the one when they had to show the clips afterwards, as far as some of the outtakes, and he had that cast on his leg where he broke his leg, and he had to make a special tennis shoe type thing to fit over the cast to make it look.
So he could still work.
Yeah, so he could still do it. Yeah. But the guy's amazing. So anyway, next week, Ron, we're going to be, of course, over at Cinema Carousel with you, and going to be doing a lot of things.
All right.
A lot of things happen. Of course, Wayne's Deli also is going to be bringing over croissants and cookies and bagels, so we'll have those over there, too, to give out.
Mind down.
And
I'm going to ride the carousel for 2 hours and eat bagels.
There you go.
In that order?
There's a workout.
So what else is different about your morning, Greg?
Thank you, Ron.
See you later,
Ron. Take care.
Out there, you don't have to, push the carousel.
Okay, Brian, trivia question so we can take a break here.
Okay, trivia
from the
question.
Thunderbolt Gym in Whitehall, 614 East Colby.
And this is for a free 1-month membership at the Thunderbolt Gym. Arnold Schwarzenegger's comeback to competition was in 1980. Held in what country?
That's easy.
Yes, it's easy. He said it was going to be a little bit easier on this one.
And call 759-0544, because I can already tell the call waiting is going over there. So,
and we do also have a 1-month membership being given out at the end of the day.
Okay.
If you're just driving by, coming in, whatever, come in, fill out a little registration. They'll put it in the mason jar up front, and they're going to draw a name out of it for another free 1-month membership at the end.
Just a little technical note. Every time Brian announces one of those contests, we hear a call waiting tone on the phone line.
Yeah, right.
So people are trying to call in here. So call 759-0544, call the station. Until about 9 o'clock, we'll be using the telephone line here at
10 o'clock.
Actually, 10 o'clock.
Okay, we got a lot of stuff to fill up in a half an hour here, guys. We got Thunderbolt Jim, of course, Scott Roseman. We've got sports. We got a Nets news.
We've been on for an hour and a half, and we haven't done
a sports report. I know. And weather. Let's get a weather here, and then we'll get a commercial break and get a sports report when we come back.
Today, mostly sunny this afternoon, high around 40. Northeast wind 10 to 20 miles an hour. Tonight, partly cloudy, low around 20. Northeast wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, and becoming north later on this evening. Tomorrow, partly sunny, high in the upper 30s.
Thank you, John.
So come up here and
I love that
Thunderbolt
music.
Gym
I love that
Whitehall on Colby Road.
And it's sunshiny up here in Whitehall, especially here at Thunderbolt Gym.
Eagle 97 Talking Tunes.
On the 28th of March.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
I like that one part, though.
Anyway, Grease. Little Grease mega mix there for you. So, of course, we're going to see Grease next week.
Cool.
Opens Friday at the Cinema Carousel. And we're at Thunderbolt Gym.
Yeah, we're at Thunderbolt Gym in Whitehall with what we think is a trivia winner.
Actually, he wants to pass to the cinema.
Oh, pass?
Oh,
okay.
Are you doing both?
It wouldn't be right at 5.
So you can just give us the phrase for the...
Give you the phrase. Well, listen, you come to Thunderbolt Gym so I can pump you up. Yeah!
Rock! Rock, man.
What's your name, anyway?
Troy Nelson.
Now, Troy, do you go to Montague?
Yes, I do. I'm a senior at Montague, which
Well, Troy was just telling us that his school is doing Grease next Thursday through Saturday at Howmet Playhouse.
At Howmet Playhouse starts at 7 o'clock, and playing Grease, and should be an outstanding production. We had a great cast.
How much are tickets to it anyway?
$5.
Where do they get them? People.
You can get them at the school, or you can get them right at the Howmet Playhouse.
Good. Howmet Playhouse has got like 425 seats, so it's a good-sized house.
Cool. Now, is he playing one of the characters?
Are you in the show?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I don't have time for that.
Hey,
plus I can't
working out.
I'm trying to pump everybody up. But I can't sing neither, so.
Well, it never stopped us.
Well, neither can John Travolta. So.
John's working out. Oh, he's on the leg machine now.
Oh, John's still working out again? Okay, well,
that looks really gross.
Quick sports, Bill. Quick sports.
Sports. Well, most of our high school basketball teams, I'm sorry to say, are now out of the state tournament. Last night, Muskegon was beaten by East Kentwood 56-53. Mason County Central, which of course is local, but beat another local team. They beat West Michigan Christian last night 57-55. As we know, Michigan State's out of the tournament. Of course,
it's okay, Bill. It's okay.
All right. Ludington got knocked out of the tournament last night, 65-61. They lost to Petoskey.
Not a good night for sports.
It's not a good night for sports. There's no hockey report because I don't have anything on it. But tomorrow, on Sunday, 6 o'clock, the Fury has a home game, and it's going to be packed in there. They're thinking, now it's not sold out yet, but they're thinking it might be, because not only is Mark Grimmett going to make an appearance, but the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders are going to be there.
There you go.
Yes, they're going to make several appearances.
Yes. Speaking of pumped up.
Yeah, there you go.
I want to pump you up.
Well, I think you pump them up. But
okay.
That's going to happen.
Okay. That's true.
And that is the sports.
I got to let everybody know too. Of course, the Rackets had the auction for the jerseys and did rather well, over $10,000 raised. So.
Did you hear what some of those jerseys went for?
Yeah, I did.
The low one was $450.
I know.
Whoa.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What was the high one?
I think it was $750.
I think next year they're going to try to sell some sweat in a jar too, or something like that. I don't know. Man,
that's why John's working out right now.
Yeah, right. Collecting sweat.
Okay, so we've got some stuff to give away here too from Scott Roseman, who brought in some of his posters along with some Space Ghost comic book, and of course the one I want, but he won't give it to me, is the Johnny Quest book. Now, what is that? A coloring book, or what is it?
It's a giant-sized coloring poster book.
Oh.
Huge.
Cool.
Well, Scott, I'm still looking for an autographed framer print of The Shadow.
I know I'm working on that, Bill. Believe me, I'm working on it every single day, nonstop, for your benefit.
Here I go. I mean,
so we'll give the first three callers 759-0544 their choice of either a comic book, a coloring book, or a poster. So 759-0544 for a Scott Rosema original.
What? No trivia question?
You want a trivia question?
Well, you got to make it work for it.
We tried that last week, and one lady had trouble knowing what Pat Corbin's first name was. So, we don't want to do that.
What's that, Bill?
We'll ask him what your first name is, Scott.
Yeah, Scott. Yeah. What's Scott's first name?
Scott, we're not kidding. Somebody called in and they got it wrong. And her name was Pat, too.
759-0544. Okay, now, what do you got going over there? Of course, Thunderbolt Jim, we have Lynn and Nick over there, too, to talk to?
Well, we got Nick. Actually, Nick is working with somebody right now. And Lynn.
But we have Lynn. We have Lynn that'll speak in a minute.
Okay.
We got Nick's working with John.
Oh, that's pretty scary.
And he's doing sit-ups.
Next thing you know, John's going to shave his beard and grow his hair long like Nick and think he can pump you up, you know.
I don't think he's going to.
I'm not touching that one.
Well, we have Lynn right here. Let's ask you this right away, Lynn. Is there any hope for John?
Oh, yeah.
Any hope for him?
Now, Lynn, it's not even 10 o'clock in the morning yet. There are a lot of people in here. Is it always like this on Saturday?
Yeah. Usually, it kind of varies, depending on the weather. But we do have a few regulars that come every Saturday morning.
What's an average attendance?
Gosh, one Saturday I had 30 people in here.
Whoa.
It's like nobody had anything else to do, so they came to work out.
Now,
But usually it's around 15, 16 people that come in on a Saturday.
Now, Lynn, we were talking before, and you said that you're thinking about expanding because business is getting so good.
Yeah, we've got, close to 170 members right now, so we really need some space.
Okay. And you're something about your hours on Sunday maybe opening up, or is it?
We are already.
Oh, you already have open your hours?
From 11 to 3, we're open on Sundays.
Okay.
And we usually have a dozen people on Sunday.
Okay. so that works out.
Yeah.
Now, I talked to Brenda something about maybe you guys might do some senior discounts, senior citizen discounts for John and myself.
Why do you look at me? He looked at me when he said that. Why is that?
I don't know about that.
But I mean, as far as Whitehall, I mean, I'm not to say it's an old town, but we have a lot of retirees that go out over there. Do you have a lot of older folk that come in to keep themselves in shape?
Yeah, we really do. Really, the average age, I think, is in the 40s of our members. We have surprisingly a lot of 50-year-olds in the 50s and a few in the 60s.
Okay.
John's 73.
So you'd fit right in.
Yeah, thank you. Now, what was the
Yes, John, we're talking about your age.
I tell you what, Roberts. I'm 20 years older than you are, and you come on up here and I'll whoop you on a few things.
The challenge.
The whole macho thing.
Oh, here we go.
Cigarettes and stuff.
You get him
I'm sorry,
pumping
you
weights, and the testosterone level just went up by about 600.
Take a breath, okay?
John, I would kick your butt any day of the week on anything that you
children,
here we go.
Children, that's enough.
I'm going to pull over the car,
All
kid.
right, you
Cut it
over the
out.
porno. Let's
I think we should have a little match between you and John at the Spam Fest. What do you think? Spam Fest
There we
98.
go.
I challenge him.
Yeah, spam wrestling.
Spam wrestling and spam. You and John. Now there you go. There's something right there. You and John in spam wrestling in your spandex.
Oh.
I knew a visit officer could not leave out
Hey,
another
Lynn,
spam.
I did want to mention something to you. You got a fair number of people in here right now, but no one is having any trouble getting on using any of the equipment or getting on it because you've got so much hair.
Yeah. We increased our cardiovascular equipment, which a lot of people use when they start off. We like to tell people to use that first before they start the workout. They come in and pump iron. They don't work on cardio, and they have a tough time losing the weight. So I think only after hours, like after work, is really when it gets really crazy in here, and people might have to wait for something. But otherwise, things go pretty smoothly around here.
Is there a best time of the day to work out?
I guess in all your reading and everything you do, they tell you at least if you could get on cardiovascular first thing in the morning, get your metabolism going, start off with a breakfast, get that metabolism going for the day, that's ideal. And then when you can fit in your resistance training any time of the day, the earlier the better. You really hate to train late at night, but if that's all you've got to do, then you got to do it.
How big of a breakfast should you have before you work out? Because I have heard that you shouldn't eat too much and then work out right away. That's not good for digestion.
No,
or
you got to
swim,
wait
Bill.
An hour or so. And you can eat light. Like lots of times if I eat beforehand, I'll have egg whites, light chicken, something like that. You don't want no sausage, pancakes.
Oh, Prairie, come on.
Man, you're out.
Why eat?
I'm out too.
Bill's out. John's out.
Thank God for
That's
Olean
way
coming
too
up.
heavy. Way too heavy for a workout.
Okay.
I wanted to ask a question here. Who's the owner that we're talking to? I'm sorry, I didn't catch
Lynn.
This is Lynn.
Lynn, have they figured out an exercise program yet where you can lose weight and get in shape without having to move at all?
No.
Spoken like an illustrator.
Yeah,
Coma.
Oh, he knows me so well.
It's called a coma.
Rwandan diet.
Now, Brian, you got some stuff to give away over there too, don't you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there's a new product going out on the market. It came out just a few weeks ago, and it's starting to show up in the stores. It's called XTC, not ecstasy. XTC.
This is one of those date drugs.
Yeah, don't tell nobody.
Greg and I are
That's
getting
like
excited
that white
now.
kick the first
And
time.
it's a power drink. It's being distributed. It's starting to show up in some of the stores right now. And I've been trying it. And John had some today, and he said, "Wow, it really did a number on him while he was riding the bike." And
we brought some
No,
up
that
to
was
Thunderbolt Gym.
Yep,
in
at
Whitehall.
Thunderbolt Gym, we dropped off
Lycra
a
against
complimentary
his thigh.
case from Camp Beverage, and if somebody wants to try some, come on in, and they'll give you some to try.
They'll pump you up, right?
They'll help you pump up. And I got some free hats and some free T-shirts to give away for anybody that's interested in it. It's called XTC. It's starting to show up in stores now, and we have some free samples up here being distributed.
Stop
by
over to
Camp
Thunderbolt
Beverage.
Gym and get them.
Yeah, stop up here, and you can find them. They're about $1.50. It's I think it's an 8 or 10 ounce can, and it's
what does
some
it
really
do
powerful
for you?
stuff. What's that?
What does it do for you?
It's just a
Makes
power
you
drink.
wired.
Kind of. I mean,
It's a
got
power
lot of-
drink.
It's got a lot of caffeine in it and a lot of carbohydrates, and What else?
After Brian got beat up with lots of beer bottles a few weeks ago, he decided to get the power drink.
Long.
Yeah.
And it has a tremendous amount of amino acids in it, too.
You know, Brian, you're supposed to take that beer internally.
So I'm not exactly sure what all that means, but all I know is it really gets you fired up. It's good stuff. It makes a surge look like water, but it's good stuff. It's just coming out on the market, and it's starting to show up in the stores. And there's some free samples up here at Thunderbolt Gym if anybody's interested.
No, what about this Olean that I've heard about, this fat substitute where supposedly you can, have you heard about that?
Is that oil?
It's a special new oil where supposedly you can...
Anything, have you?
I've heard it on TV. I don't know squat about it.
Now, what do you recommend?
Coming from a true expert, too.
Yeah.
What do you recommend, Lynn? Lynn?
What do you recommend?
What do you recommend?
The fat? Kind of fat to
No,
take
as far as the stuff, as far as to help you out, as when you're working out, all that kind of thing.
This product?
No.
I didn't have headsets on, so
okay.
Testing.
So what kind of products do you recommend?
Yeah, what do you recommend? Do you recommend any products?
While you're working out or prior to working out?
Well, we do have Carboforces here. It's got that fructose in it that seems to help stimulate, like what John was experiencing because of the corn syrup that was in that drink. That helps with the workout. To help boost you up, the caffeine in there helps boost you up. We got a couple products ourselves, too, that have the same thing. Some people are kind of dragging when they get in here. Protein's always important, especially after you work out. It's really good to get in carbohydrates right away after you work out, and then protein, because you need to feed the muscles after you've worked out.
And that's Carboforces?
Yeah, Carboforces.
Wow, sounds like a superhero group, doesn't it?
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
It's the Carboforces.
The Eagle Carboforces.
Speaking of that, Scott Roseman, one of the reasons I invited him up here, well, one of the many reasons, but is also to draw superheroes of the Talkin' Tunes crew. So he's got a big challenge on his hands. So maybe we can be the Carboforce group.
Super
I don't know.
Kramer.
All he's going to do is look at that picture we took a couple of weeks ago. That looks like comic strip characters on it
already.
I didn't realize what kind of a carnival I was going to run into when I came up here. I wasn't sure.
So we're going to get some pictures to him, and he's going to see what he can do and see what we can come up with as far as superheroes for us. And
does that mean I'm going to have like a good chest for once? You know, like
there you go.
Super women characters.
Yeah, we can
metal
all
pointy
dream.
things. What was that?
We're going to put those on the top of Bill's head, but other than that,
just give me the stats. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah,
well,
really.
I need to make up some stats.
Yeah, just make them up.
Okay.
That's all I'll give our different measurements for
Van White could be Scotchman.
Scotchman. Hey, the G-Man, you already got your name, so
The G-Man, yeah. Hey, maybe Bill Marshall, you there?
No, Bill Marshall.
Upper GI man. Better than lower GI man.
Yeah, he's a lower GI man.
No, almost went there.
Well, how about? Are we ready for? We only got a few minutes left. So how about Annette and her news?
Annette and her news. All right. This is really kind of funny. The world's most bizarre traffic accident. This happened in New York City. Actually, while I was there. A one-legged man swerved his car to avoid hitting a blind woman crossing the street and crashed into a pickup truck driven by a one-armed man. The two drivers were treated and released at a nearby hospital, and no charges were filed.
This doesn't have anything to do with bank robberies in Grand Rapids.
No. Too much. This is a news story especially for Oscar here. Teen ordered to clean toilets after peeing on theater seats.
You followed me in the bathroom. I know. I'm
now
sorry
get
about
this,
that.
though. In Cookeville, Tennessee, a 15-year-old boy has to clean toilets for 100 hours as punishment for standing up during a showing of the movie Titanic.
Well, I was going to say it had to be Titanic.
You betcha, and urinating on several theater seats.
That running water sound made him have to go.
I mean, after 2.5 hours of sitting in the theater.
No, 3 hours and 15 minutes.
No, but about after 2.5 hours of sitting there and drinking like large pops.
Yeah.
I mean, and watching all that water, that's about the time the ship is sinking.
Yeah.
People are shoving into water. Every so often they'll show one of the cabins flooding. It's like all this water rushing in.
Yeah, I got to tell you too.
Up and down in the chair.
I got to tell you too. When I went to the movies last week, and of course I went to see Titanic again. But I went and saw another movie, and when I was coming in, Titanic was just getting out, and the bathrooms were full once again. It's an amazing bathroom filler.
All right, man who lit his cigar with Olympic flame is headed to jail.
Olympic flame.
Yes, in Nagano, Japan, a man who was arrested for lighting his cigar with the Olympic flame has been sentenced to 20 days in jail. Apparently, Saduru Tsitsu, who was 42 years old, was standing at the side of the road when the flame passed by. He admitted in court he stuck his cigar into the flame, but said it was a spur-of-the-moment decision, not something he planned to do. He was convicted of disorderly conduct and, in addition to his jail time, fined an equivalent of $649.
Okay.
Nice to see the Olympic spirit inspired.
Yeah, really. Good luck, kids. All right. Hey, get this.
And, of course, some of the finest cigars you can find is over at First Edition Bookstore. But anyway.
You betcha. Yeah.
To light it in the Olympic flame. And get this.
And get this.
Oh, that's a good one.
Karma Sutra. Couple gets trapped by an airbag during a car sex romp.
Yeah!
Yeah, baby! Sacramento, California. A frisky couple got themselves into a fix when they were making love in a car, and an airbag inflated and trapped them against the front seat. And to make the humiliating situation even worse, the car's security system went off, causing such a commotion that dozens of folks poured out of a nearby nightclub and caught the nearby nearly naked couple trapped in their racy embrace.
These are not coming out of the Chronicle.
No, Wall Street Journal, Bill.
Yeah.
Wall Street Journal.
The
With pictures.
embarrassed twosome was trapped in a compromising position for nearly 20 minutes. That's probably the longest they've ever been in that position.
Ooh.
Until a fire rescue team arrived to open a locked door and deflate the malfunctioning airbag. It was the worst moment of my life, said bashful, yeah right, Crystal Proush. Her boyfriend, Walt, said the airbag the airbag
Grew. Greg had a
quite
similar problem a couple of years ago with a ceiling fan.
And a frying pan.
Here come the inside jokes.
I won't
All right.
touch that. But get this, he said it just about knocked me out, and then it wouldn't go down.
We should all be so lucky.
Yeah,
What's
right?
the subject?
He said that or she said
He
that?
said that.
Well,
He
yeah,
said I was
that's a-
sitting in the
that's a normal
driver's
line.
seat, and Crystal was on top of me. I couldn't even move to unlock the door. He said she got a little out of control, causing the airbag to pop out. She kept hitting the steering wheel with her rear end. Oh, for crying out
You
loud.
get an image of that.
And he said...
And he said...
Anyway.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
Boy, it redefines the term to get in the airbag.
Yeah.
We're going downhill quickly.
Okay. We gotta wrap it up over there. What's as far as anything else that of course Lynn or Nick or Brenda would like to talk about as far as Thunderbolt Jim before we wrap things up?
Well, we can just tell you that things are going great over here. And, over here at Thunderbolt Gym in Whitehall and Colby, come on over here and check this place out. It's pretty cool.
I want to thank them for letting us come over there. G-Man Hotspot, where are you going to be?
Take a weekend off in April. The first week in April, I'll be back at Papa Tops, and the summer is almost booked. So everything's going great with the G-Man. Today, I'll be at the West Side Inn, being an auctioneer with Rob Schweifler, benefiting
And
the
White
Girl
Schweifler.
Scout.
And that's a gig you just booked about an hour and a half ago.
I just booked an hour and a half ago.
I'm going to have a 1 o'clock today, though, and it's a worthy cause.
Yeah, so we'll see you at the West Side.
And we didn't even talk about the Oscars, which is happening Monday night.
Don't forget about Monday night.
Monday night at Rackets.
What time will the festivities begin?
Well, dinner starts at 7. The actual telecast starts at 9 p.m. on ABC. We'll have it on all the big screens and everything. And black tie is optional, so dress up.
Now let me ask you guys. I hear there's I don't even know if there is one left yet, but I heard there was one more game board to use. Now if that's gone, now what about people that want to come in and still play that when the Game Boy? They can't join a team or something?
Well, yeah,
They can probably join a team, yeah. But there's only a limit of 10 boards down there, so
And somebody ought to call there within the next hour when they open up. And
yeah, because we're going to have a meeting in a little bit to determine how many boards are
we
left
are?
and so forth.
Yeah, I heard there's only one left. That's what one of the bartenders over at Rackets told me.
Do we have a
When is that
board for
meeting,
the
by the way?
team?
Right after breakfast.
Do we have a board for the
And by the
radio
way,
station?
we are also having a silent auction during that, and we were fortunate enough to have Cinema City here in Muskegon donated several movie posters, the actual ones that go up in the movie theaters, and we've got an awesome one that's being framed. It'll be worth at least $100 of the Titanic.
Oh, okay.
So we've got several
Maybe
items
get
that
this
are.
boy to pee on it or something.
Well, that's why we're putting a glass frame around it.
Yeah. Okay, well, we got one more
See where
break.
this is going.
We've got one more break, actually, and we'll come back and just say goodbye-byes, I guess, because we have have not much time left. But here anyway, take a break. Talking Tunes, Eagle 97. The First Edition Bookstore on Center in Muskegon Heights has everything in a bookstore and more. You'll find books for every interest, new hard and soft cover books, or browse through their large used book selection and save. First Edition has one of the largest magazine selections in West Michigan with over 1,000 topics, and cigar lovers love First Edition. They carry hand-rolled, imported cigars in their climatically controlled cigar room. The First Edition Bookstore, open 7 days a week, 365 days a year on Center in Muskegon Heights.
Eagle 97. And keep listening to the Talkin' Tunes on Eagle 97.
On the 28th of March, there will be too much fun to be had by all on Talkin' Tunes. Saturday morning from 8 to 10, we'll be at the Cinema Carousel. Let the fun begin with free carousel rides from 9 to 10. From 9:30 to 10, we'll be giving out free movie passes till they run out. And after the show at 10:30, you can see the digital version of Grease with John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John for only $1.97. Fun for the whole family, only on Eagle 97 WEFG. You're listening to Talkin' Tunes on Eagle 97 WEFG FM, Whitehall, Muskegon. All 70s, all the time.
I want the number to that person that called yesterday with that garage for sale.
Okay, just a second here. Yep, here it is. No, sir, that was a garage sale.
Yeah, that's what I said, garage for sale. I want to know if that garage got windows and how big the door is and if I got to take it apart.
No, sir, you're all confused. That was a garage sale. They sell stuff inside the garage like kids' clothes and rakes and tools and stuff.
That's what you were advertising yesterday on the radio. There's a garage for sale. That's why I called you.
No,
I want to get that garage.
No, a garage sale. They sell stuff inside.
I don't care about that stuff. They can keep that. I want to buy that garage, and I want to move it to my camp. I want to make a good wood shed over there with that garage.
I'm sure it is, but no, you got to buy the stuff inside the garage. It's a garage sale.
Yeah, that's what I want. I buy that garage.
Buy that garage.
Yeah, buy that garage.
Buy that garage.
Okay, Talking Tunes, Eagle 97, wrapping things up, and Thunderbolt Gym. Now, they're giving away that month's membership. They're going to draw a name here.
Register. That drawing here at Thunderbolt Gym will be going on all day long.
Yeah, all day long.
Okay.
Come on in, even if you're not coming to work out. Just stop by, fill out registration, get a free month's membership.
Yeah, Bill and I were just talking about it. This is really a great facility. The atmosphere is great in here. The equipment is top notch, and you ought to just stop in and see Brenda and Lynn and the whole stand. Nick, I mean, they're really helpful people. They're going to show you if you're just getting into it, just starting to work out. They're going to show you what to do and how to do it, and help you along through your workout. So. Stop in here. It's a great place in Whitehall.
Get a free sample of the new power drink.
Pulling out the tape measures. He's going to need a bigger one than that.
Okay, so go see Lynn, Brenda, and Nick over there at Thunderbolt Gym on Colby Street. And I'd like to thank them for letting us come out there. And, of course, the Rackets. We're going to have the Oscar party that's happening Monday night. And
dress up for it. We're wearing our tuxedos.
Scott Roseman, what are you doing?
Yeah. What am I doing?
Yeah, what's coming up for you?
Right now, or just... He looked at me like I was doing something wrong.
What are you doing?
Doing nothing.
Well, I know. You're next to Annette, so I mean, I know it's tempting. But anyway.
We'll be at the Priory in about a half
hour.
Ride the carousel for 2 hours and eat bagels.
There you go.
In that order.
There's a workout.
So what else is different about your morning, right?
Thank you, Ron.
See you, Ron.
Take care.
Out there, you don't have to push the carousel.
Okay, Brian. Trivia question, so we can take a break here.
Okay, trivia
From the
question.
Thunderbolt Gym in Whitehall, 614 East Colby.
And this is for a free 1-month membership at the Thunderbolt Gym. Arnold Schwarzenegger's comeback to competition was in 1980. Held in what country?
That's easy.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's easy. He said it was going to be a little bit easier on this one.
And call 759-0544, because I can already
First
tell the
caller
call
with the
waiting
correct
is
answer.
going over there. So,
And we do also have a 1-month membership being given out at the end of the day.
Okay.
If you're just driving by, coming in, whatever, come in, fill out a little registration. They'll put it in the mason jar up front, and they're going to draw a name out of it for another free 1-month membership
And
at the end.
Just a little technical note. Every time Brian announces one of those contests, we hear a call waiting tone on the phone line.
Yeah, right.
So people are trying to call in.
is trying to get a pass off of us.
Okay.
So-
Let's hear him say it.
Got to get to the. Let's hear him say it.
Yeah, let's hear him say it.
I'll pump you up.
Oh, that was good.
Come on.
Come on, put a little thing into it.
You're in a gym for crying out loud.
I will pump you up.
That's it, man.
Bring it up from the ground.
We still have two left
2 carousel
to
tickets?
give out. Two
Okay.
two cinema carousel passes to give out if you come in and do that with us. We do have a trivia question.
Okay,
won't get to that yet.
we'll get to that, Brian. Okay, Ron. Now
That's okay. He wants to get to the trivia.
I know he really does.
About the
He loves the trivia, you know.
Got to mention 2 more things. Mr. Nice Guy with Jackie Chan is new this weekend.
Oh, Jackie Chan. What is it? Great. Good
What
movie.
is it? I'm sorry.
It's Jackie Chan, Mr. Nice Guy, right?
Mr. Nice
That's
Guy.
That's the new Jackie Chan film this weekend. And the Dove Family Film Festival title is Anastasia is back.
Okay.
It's free for kids 12 and under at Plaza and Cinema Carousel.
You know, Jackie Chan movies, people will expect a plot, forget about it, but as far as adventure, man, and fun, it's amazing. It got, anyway, Grease, little Grease mega mix there for you, so of course we're going to see Grease next week.
Cool.
Opens Friday at the Cinema Carousel. And we're at Thunderbolt Gym.
Yeah, we're at Thunderbolt Gym in Whitehall with what we think is a trivia winner. Who wants to win a pass?
He wants the pass to the cinema.
Oh, pass.
Oh,
Okay.
Are you doing both?
It wouldn't be right if I
So you can just give us the phrase for the.
give you the phrase. Well, listen, you come to Thunderbolt Gym so I can pump you up. Yeah!
Rock, man.
What's your name anyway?
Troy Nelson.
Now, Troy, do you go to Montague?
Yes,
High
I do.
school?
I'm a senior at Montague, which...
Well, Troy was just telling us that his school is doing Grease next Thursday through Saturday at Howmet Playhouse.
Howmet Playhouse starts at 7 o'clock, and playing Grease, and should be an outstanding production. We had a great cast.
The guy's amazing.
He does his own stunts.
That one's rated PG-13, too, so might be okay. Says pervasive action/violence. So, what do you expect?
They're not.
Jackie Chan movie, I mean.
You can't call Jackie Chan movies violent. The stuff is so
It's comic
overblown.
violence.
Yeah.
Comic violence.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It is.
even
It's so
violence.
funny.
That's a
Yeah.
dichotomy of a term.
Yeah,
It's not even
it's true.
violent. It's just action.
Amazing what the guy can do. He does his own stunts,
Well, he gets hospitalized at every movie. He gets bonked on the head.
What was the one when they had to show the clips afterwards, as far as some of the outtakes, and he had that cast on his leg where he broke his leg,
Yeah,
and
broke his leg.
he had to make a special tennis shoe type thing to fit over the cast to make it look.
So he could still work.
Yeah, so he can still do it. Yeah. But the guy's amazing. So anyway, next week, Ron, we're going to be, of course, over at Cinema Carousel with you, and going to be doing a lot of things. A lot of things.
All right.
A lot of things happen. Of course, Wayne's Deli also is going to be bringing over croissants and cookies and bagels, so we'll have those over there, too, to give out.
Come on down.
And
So call 759-0544. Call the station. Until about 9 o'clock, we'll be using the telephone line here at
10 o'clock.
Actually, 10 o'clock.
Okay, we got a lot of stuff to fill up in a half an hour here, guys. We got Thunderbolt Jim, of course, Scott Roseman. We've got sports. We got a Nets
Yeah,
news.
we've been out for an hour and a half, and we haven't done
And
the
a sports report. I know. And weather. Let's get a weather here, and then we'll get a commercial break and get a sports report when we come back.
Today, mostly sunny this afternoon, high around 40. Northeast wind 10 to 20 miles an hour. Tonight, partly cloudy, low around 20. Northeast wind 5 to 15 miles an hour and becoming north later on this evening. Tomorrow, partly sunny, high in the upper 30s.
Thank you, John.
So come up here and
I love that
Thunderbolt
music. I
Gym
love
in
that
Whitehall on Colby Road.
And it's sunshiny up here in Whitehall, especially here at Thunderbolt Gym.
Eagle 97 Talking Tunes.
On the 28th of March.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
I like that one part, though.
What?
Oh.